kitchen kings and queens. Today I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to do something called a kitchen quickie. Okay, so I'm making my lunch, and I actually did plan this video and actually record it, but the microphone died, so you couldn't hear anything. So I'm going to do it again, version 2, because I still have to make lunch today. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a nice little Italian sandwich. This weekend when we went to the sale, we went to this great grocery store in Morris Plains, New Jersey called Uncle Giuseppe's Marketplace. It was incredible. It was like if a Wegmans and a Italian market had a baby. Um, that's what this place was like. It was incredible. So they had this bread that I'm slicing here, which is called garlic cheesy bread. It's kind of like a focaccia, and it just has cheese on it. So I'm going to use that as the base. And then I made these roasted red peppers. Um, so for the roasted red peppers, what I did was I marinated them in some olive oil, um, and I added some spices. So I added some pepperoncino, I added some garlic, I added some fresh basil from the basil plant that I have. I added some, uh, what else did I add? Some like parsley, garlic, salt, pepper, all all these great things. So that's going to be kind of my dressing slash condiment for the sandwich. Okay. Then I have from the other Italian place that I went to called Vacchiano Farms up in Flemington. When I went the first time, I have some fresh mozzarella. So I'm going to slice that. Uncle Giuseppe's also had fresh mozzarella, and I did get it there as well. And it was actually hot. Well, not hot, but it was warm. So like they make it right there. That was really freshly made mozzarella. So I'm just gonna um, slice a couple slices of that and put that on the sandwich, and then I'm gonna add the meats. Okay. So I have some ham, some really delicious cooked ham that I got from Quakertown, from the Q Mart. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to use this also in another episode. I'm going to make my version of a croque monsieur, which is a French sandwich. And then my version is a grilled cheese version. So that's what I'm going to do for that episode. Okay, then the rest of it is the cold cuts that I got from Uncle Giuseppe's. So they had the most, like, just a really amazing deli department. They put paper in between, not for this one, but for the mortadella, you'll see they put the paper in between. Like they really gently lay the slices. Um, this is a type of salami from, I believe this one is from Tuscany. So that's and this is the hallmark of a good Italian deli. Okay. And we didn't even have to ask them this. That it's just naturally how they slice it. They slice it paper thin. As you could see, it's almost hard to get off of this paper. Okay, it is literally paper thin. And that's really important for a good sandwich because it makes sure that you get a nice taste of each of the items, okay? And even though they're similar, they do have distinctly different flavors that you want to bring to the sandwich, okay? So um, that's the salami. I believe that was the Tuscan salami. Here's the mortadella. Okay, and this again, look, I mean they put it in between each slice is in another slice of deli paper. And that I mean this took a while. Don't get me wrong. Like this is not you don't go to the deli and like get pre-sliced. Although I will say they did have that. They had like a grab and go for the deli section. Okay, so you can get that if you are in a hurry, but they're not this stuff, not the Italian stuff. That was like just their regular deli stuff, like boar's head and which is what they carried there. Okay, and this is really nice mortadella with pistachio in it, which is it's a really premium mortadella if it has pistachio in it. Okay, so that's that. There's actually in that. Me and my mom split the meat, so that was the one that was kind of the combined version. Okay, and then this one is spinata romana, which is another type of salami, and this is a Roman style, as the name implies. And you'll see this is a hard to find in the United States. I've rarely seen this, and I've only seen it in like real Italian stores. So this is what it looks like, and when you take it off, it's see how it has those ridges. That's because this is like a pressed salami, and this is when you go to Italy. This is kind of the types of salami that you see. So this is real imported, authentic stuff. So it's really a sign of good quality. This you may not find unless you have like an Italian community in your area. But if you can find it, if you see one that looks like it was pressed, like a loaf, that's the stuff to get. Okay, so that's going to be my sandwich. And that is going to be what I'm going to eat. Looks lovely. I wish I had a little arugula to freshen it up, but that is perfect. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to try and do a couple more of these kitchen quickies because I know that I like to take my time, and my videos are sometimes very long-winded and long to get through. So I hope these little quickies are going to make you a little bit more apt to watch. And I hope to see you again. Bye, Kitchen Kings and Queens.